points in the game.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180! Stop!
Coming out throwing is Baker. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Baker now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Throwing again is Baker. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock, all thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Mayfield to throw for it. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Looking quickly here. Once more, it's Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Let's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going Silver, ready?
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
73. Great, set. No touch.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
What's up?
1st and 10. It's a gift to White. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Buying some time right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What's up?
They run the counter with White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, alert 33. 180. King. What's up?
Working now from the gun. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for a first down.
Regular.
First and goal.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Pulled in by his back. White. And he's brought down at the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Good. Pistol. Point it right. Good.
Here's Baker to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
180. Hey, alert. Pistol. Up. That's one.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
One last play before the break.
No touch. Anyone.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
That's good for the Eagles.
This might be a free play for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. Beats Dotson with a catch out right. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing here hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Only gained a couple, but still in a good spot thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 3. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here.
And an Eagles
63, 63.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd.
Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it, but not able to get those feet in bounds. That's going to be ruled incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Good. Hey, 73. Hey, let's go.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Baker now off the play fake. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down.
Kings. 20.
They'll go left side here with White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. to the hurry-up offense here.
Complete to Devin Polk. A
Alert,
gain of
alert,
12.
alert, alert.
First down,
20 right, 20
Tampa
right, 20
Bay.
right. That's right.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
13 more yards.
Hey,
That's
alert, alert,
enough.
alert, alert.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
So we hit the end of the third
And the
quarter.
Buccaneer
It's
first
Buccaneers
down.
football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. All set now. First and 10.
180. Watch one.
Give now to the running back. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No touch. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Great. Call up Yeti. No touch.
He'll throw it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
63. Great. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
32-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. And goes to the hurry up here.
No touch.
Now Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No touch.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1 yard gain.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Tiger Hornet. Good. Set. Hey, 73, 70. Delta.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game, but unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
They'll run here on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down.